Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jonathan, and welcome back to Money Talks, where we want to offer you financial information and meet you where you are financially so that you can stick to your budget, manage to pay off your debt on your path to building wealth. Today, guys, I want to talk to you about how you can save over 50% of your income. If this is your first time joining me here on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So guys, so much is focused on paying off your debt, really getting a hold of those expenses. But when you really get down to your investing, whether you're trying to invest in your business, whether you're trying to invest in the stock market, or even if you're trying to get that first piece of real estate, you're going to have to create some margin within your budget. And here are some ways that I think will help you really make progress and start to reach your savings goals a lot faster. The first thing you need to do is know how much you need to save. So this should not come as a shock to you. When you're going to take on a financial project, a product that involves your finances, you need to know exactly how much you need to come up with. And then you have to really assess based off your current lifestyle and how you're currently living, how can you either pivot, shift, or what can you do to help create the amount of money you need per month to reach that goal. So if you have a goal of getting to $10,000 at the end of the year, $12,000, things of that nature, you want to save about $1,000 a month or $833 a month. How can you do that currently on that? So when you think about what's going to help you really progress in your goals, saving over 50% of your income is going to be the big thing. So if you're understanding how much you need to live, that number you have to multiply times 2. Because if you are able to bring in that other half, that's where you get your 50%. So let's break it down. Just normal average American household income, about 60-something thousand a year, which breaks down to about $5,000 a month, which the take home is typically somewhere around $3,800 a month. So if someone living on that income needs to live off of $2,400, which depending on what city you're in, I think that's a fair assessment. It doesn't leave them much margin to save and do things of that nature. So, of course, you got your rent, you got your utilities. Most people, unfortunately, have a car note. Most people have some sort of credit card bills or debt and things of that nature. So that's just including those regular payments. That can add up to $2,400 to $3,000 a month. So if you need to save, or if you're trying to aggressively save another $3,000 a month, that means you essentially need to be bringing in the cash flow of about $100,000 a year. And the reason why I say that is because just because that seems like $100,000 a year doesn't mean you have to actually go make $100,000 a year because of taxes. What you can do is you can probably make less, 80,000, but maybe you're doing 60 in your main job, 20 in your side hustle, and that can, again, we're looking at the cash flow, we're looking at the monthly, that can actually get you to your savings goal. But the big key here is, what are you actually aiming for? Because even if you want to save that amount of money, and the good thing about that is the opportunities it opens up, but like I tell you in all these situations, investing is a long-term game. How is that going to affect your lifestyle? So when I say you want to save 50% or over 50% of your income, I'm saying you want to save over 50% of your income and still have a pleasant lifestyle while doing it. How do you do that? Well, again, first, you want to have a plan of what that looks like. Know how much it's going to take to do that. 2, you want to maximize all your skill sets. So in short, you want to increase your income. Increase your income by looking at how much you currently make, and then based off the current market value, meaning what are other jobs that are similar to yours in your same job with, what are those paying? Could that be extra 10,000? Could that be extra 15,000? Could be a job change. Could it be a location change? A lot of things can come into factors, but those things can help raise your income. Because if you're not getting compensated fairly, this is a great time, again, to have that discussion. Again, no matter what job you do, no matter what job family it's in. So maybe it's a lower paying job or whatever. You want to maximize how much you're getting paid to do that job. So one of the things you can do is, again, look for first any opportunities to have discussions and conversations around a raise at your current job. The second thing is, if that's not going to work your plan, it may be time for you to switch to a different job. And with unemployment starting to creep down to 6%, it's not uncommon that many people may offer you more money to do the same job. Then lastly, you want to look at other opportunities that your skills or your passions can translate into money that you can make. So in all fairness, you want to increase your income so that you can continually have that lifestyle that you enjoy and you're fulfilled and allows you certain options of freedom. And then add in the fact of, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z to really hit those goals. At the same, then the next thing I want you to do is look for ways that you can get rid of non-essential things in your lifestyle. So often we set it and forget it with our finances. We set automatic payments and don't realize years down the road that we have been paying for something that we don't even use. Or maybe there's a unique way of handling our expenses, meaning if you have internet, maybe you don't need the big multiple modems and multiple cable boxes in each room. Maybe you need it in the rooms where you're at. The fact is, you have to look at your scenario, and consistently, most people usually do the same activities in their home at the same places. Maybe it's the living room, that's where you watch TV. Maybe you only work at your kitchen table because that's kind of where your semi work from home office is. Those things doesn't mean you need to pay for the access for the whole home for it when you can likely just get a modem or a router that will do the same thing but will cost less for your bill. Look for ways to get rid of non-essential things. Look for ways to cut down your expenses of things that you don't use. With all this going on with COVID, a lot of things have become non-essential. So you want to use that as a way to open up your cash flow, but also help you reach your financial goals. The next thing is you want to develop, even if you do open up this cash flow, or when you do open up this cash flow, develop a plan for your investing. Now that, again, investing, not just talking about stock market here, I'm talking about your real estate, I'm talking about your business, I'm talking about the stock market, I'm talking about all of them in the whole. Even I'm talking about you investing into some sort of course or certification that can help you gain more income for your current career. These are ways that you can, again, increase your income, increase the cash flow, and then apply that extra to your financial freedom journey. The next thing I will say is, what are the things that I have done? What are the things that I did? Well, number one, I did cut down my expenses. Number two, I always seek for ways to increase my income. And when you get your expenses down so low, that really makes earning more income a lot easier, a lot better, because the money just naturally comes in and you already got a plan and you shift it to where you're going to go. But it allows you more freedom and allows you more margin to where you can do a lot of things. And again, the big key to actually controlling your expenses or bringing things in line is increasing your income. Your lifestyle might be a lot for you depending on what income you make. So maybe it's a lot for $60,000, but what if you were making $80,000 or $90,000? Well, if you were, then would that lifestyle still be expensive? Would your home still be expensive? Not necessarily. So it's important that you have to realize the context under which someone's saying, hey, this is financial danger for you. If you can do something that progressively moves your income over the next couple of years, then you're not in such a bad state. So I would encourage you, increase your income, make a plan, choose which way you're going to invest. And then lastly, I would get with people who have done it that you connect with. get with people who have increased their income and invested, or get with entrepreneurs that are going through that same journey. And the reason why I say that is because they're going to tell you and help you prepare for the maturity that you need going through these hurdles. They will also be able to give you the benefit of their experience so that you can avoid some of those hurdles. But the preparation for each level of wealth that you build, you have to have a certain level of maturity to be able to make sure you don't waste the opportunity. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And I can't wait to see you guys